Hello Sagittarius, and welcome to the Piscean Labyrinth. Today I'm going to be doing a general reading for you and your person, checking in and seeing how you're feeling, how your person's feeling, if there's any blockages, any potential solutions for these blockages. And yeah, that's what we have. It's going to be general, so it's not going to resonate with everyone, and that's okay. I'm just going to give you some information. You place it where it goes. Roles may be reversed, so keep that in mind. You know your situation. I'm also going to lay out 6 cards for each of you. I'm only going to clarify 3, and then we're going to go into the blockages and solutions. So let's see. Spirit, tell me, what is Sagittarius feeling towards their person at this time? How is Sagittarius feeling towards or about their person at this time? Oh, okay. Okay. We have depth, complexity, awareness, importance. We have misunderstood, lost soul, victim, mistakes. Let me see how clear you're seeing that. Okay. We have clashing, differences, incompatibility, conflict. We have limit, final straw, overload, breaking point. We have tension, turbulence, arguments, stress. We have roaming wild, free-spirited, risks, possibilities. So, let's see. Okay, I'm gonna be honest, there's a lot of things you're feeling at this time that I'm gonna have to do some clarification to see what's going on. So, first we're gonna go ahead and start with depth. So, Spirit, please tell me more about this depth card for Sagittarius and their person. Tell me more about this depth. Okay, we have the Lovers, the Chariot, and we have the 7 of Swords in reverse. So could be dealing with a Gemini or a Cancer, doesn't have to be. But I feel like this is definitely someone who you have a deep connection with here. This is like soulmate, twin flame type energy here. Doesn't have to be for everyone, but we have the Lovers, so that's kind of how I received that. But I feel like there's a lot of passion here, or a lot of deep feelings that you have for this person. But I also get the feeling that there's either something that has happened, this person has either taken something from you or has been deceptive in some way here. But I feel like whatever it is either coming to the light, or it's been returned, or this person is trying to restore something, or someone has kind of put them on blast about something. I feel as though there's a lot of complexity for you emotionally surrounding this person, because you do have a deep love for this person, whether you express it or not. And I do feel like there's a part of you that's always trying to take the high road here. But whatever this person has done that has come to the light for you is really caused a lot of confusion for you. And that's kind of also leading into this misunderstood aspect, which I'm going to take a look at that next. So let's see about that. So Spirit, tell me more about this misunderstood for Sagittarius. Tell me more about this misunderstood for Sagittarius. We have the Knight of Swords, the 5 of Wands, and the 2 of Swords. So I definitely get the feeling I feel like this is something that was rushed into here, and ultimately that's resulted in a lot of conflict and an indecision about how you want to handle this or proceed with this. I feel like people don't get this situation about you. I feel like this misunderstood is coming from the perspective of those around you, not understanding what you're doing here, why you were ever there. Like this just wasn't a good call for you. And I feel like the people around you kind of knew this. For some of you, I feel like, your person came in and just kind of caused a lot of conflict in your life. And it's just really caused a lot of confusion for you mentally and just really being stuck in your head. This person kind of comes across a bit as kind of like the bad boy, kind of bad guy, or not bad guy like that, but a bad boy type of character who kind of does what they want, can be a bit reckless. They do things without thinking sometimes. But I feel like whatever this is, it's just a lot of external or even internal conflict, mental conflict that has been created by this person. This is what has you stuck in your head. And then you outright have clashing next to that, differences in compatibility. I feel like this is what you're seeing about your person, that you guys are not as compatible as you thought. And the fact that there's this conflict that keeps coming up. So you have this Five of Wands and you literally have conflict and clashing here. Whatever has happened, I feel like this is what your limit was, the breaking point, the final straw, overload, all of that. And there is a tension. I feel as though your person is a very free-spirited person and they're very social. This is someone who's probably always on the go. With this Knight of Swords, I definitely feel like this person does a lot of moving around, either a lot of traveling or a lot of hanging out, but they just come across as really social. Let me take a look at limit here. So Spirit, tell me more about limit for Sagittarius and how they're feeling. Yeah, we have the Three of Wands, the Strength, and the Four of Cups. Could be dealing with a Leo, doesn't have to be. But I definitely get the sense that you're trying to look forward at this time, Sagittarius. You're looking forward towards certain endeavors that you're partaking in. You could have new business ventures that you're starting off and you're really focused on those things. For others of you, you're just looking forward in general. I feel like with this Strength card here, this is a matter of you finding your balance. This is you getting your confidence back. This is you you realizing that you need this inner peace, this inner strength. That's what it's taking for you at this time, to stick to your grounds and how you're feeling, and that you are disinterested within this connection, since we have it showing up with final straw, breaking point, and then we have this Four of Cups, like you're not interested here. But I do feel like, with this hand reaching out here, that your person is wanting to offer you something here. And there's a tension regarding that now. I feel like your person's just kind of too out there for you. But let's take a look at your person. So let's see. Spirit, tell me more about Sagittarius' person, how they're feeling towards Sagittarius. Okay, so we have established, family, triumph, security. We have apprehensive, guarded, cautious, afraid. Farewells, goodbyes, finalities, closure. Concealing, secrets, mysteries, hiding. Euphoria, chasing thrills, joy, laughter. And better off, happiness, perspective, clear headspace. So I get the feeling, Sagittarius, that this is possibly a long-term relationship. For some of you, you may be married to this person or have a family with this person, or at least this is something that was a long-term connection here. With the apprehensive, I feel like your person kind of wants to resolve the situation, but they're nervous and guarded because they already know how you feel. Like, you've already given the feel that you're not interested. They really don't know how to approach you or what to say. If this is the situation that has come to an end, I feel as though your person is accepting this, because I do feel as though you've been not apprehensive. I feel like you've been resistant, and your person kind of gets that this isn't getting them anywhere. For the concealing, I do feel as though there may be things that you don't know about that your person is still hiding from you. And granted, all of this could be also, you know, in reverse, take it how it resonates here. But there are some things that I feel like you may still not know at this time. With Euphoria, I feel like your person, like I said, I get the feeling that they can be like a fairly on-the-go kind of person, very social possibly. So I feel as though they're still trying to chase these thrills. Like, regardless of whatever is going on with you guys, they still may be in that mind state of wanting to, you know, go have fun and literally chase thrills, you know. With Better Off, they may be feeling as though they recognize that you're better off without them, or possibly they could even be feeling like they're better off without you, but we're going to look and see. So I'm going to take a look at apprehensive. So Spirit, tell me why Sagittarius person is apprehensive. Why is Sagittarius person apprehensive? Okay, so we have the Four of Pentacles, we have the Nine of Swords, and we have the Tower here. So I feel like your person's apprehensive because they know all the stress and anxiety that they've caused the situation here. I feel like there might have been some issues even surrounding finances here. For some of you, I feel like this person may have been trying to show out for others or present as though they had more than they did, or like try to live some sort of possibly flashy or materialistic lifestyle somehow. But ultimately, I kind of get like they may have been being a little bit irresponsible with their finances, and this caused some sort of issue mentally, and this kind of could have led to a bigger situation here with this Tower. For some of you, I feel like this is just a matter of your person knowing that they have done something that rocked the stability and groundedness of this connection. They know that they put you into this state of stress, and that they ultimately caused this ending. They know that they caused this ending or this desire for you to want to part. And so that's what they're apprehensive about, is, you know, coming back or wanting to even put out there how they actually feel, because I do feel as though this person does have love for you or cares about you. But then we have the farewell. So I feel like there is an acceptance of whatever has transpired. I feel like your person is letting this Tower fall. I'm going to take a look at concealing, secrets, mysteries, and hiding. So Spirit, tell me more about this concealing. What is Sagittarius' person concealing? Okay, we have the Justice here, so Libran energy. We have the Moon, so Pisces energy, and we have the King of Swords. Could be an air sign. But I get the feeling here, oops. But I get the feeling here, definitely with the Moon sign coming up again, that there's definitely secrets here. There could have even been some addictions going on. So whether that was drugs, alcohol, sex, a variety of things, I get the feeling that your person is hiding some of these addictions here. For some of you, your person might have been a bit too social. There may have been some issues with infidelity. Now, don't get me wrong, you know your situation. I don't see any immediate cards, you know, pointing out infidelity specifically, but we do have concealing and we do have the moon. So there's clearly some sort of secrets here, something that's not being brought forward intentionally, I feel like. And so, yeah, that could also be with addictions. It could also be like a mental state of mind. Like there may be things mentally that your person is dealing with, whether it's depression or some sort of mental illness or whatnot. Obviously, that's not for everyone. For some of you, your person may have some legal issues that you don't know about. And I feel like your person was very strategic with keeping these things away from you. I feel like they were very intentional. They were very calculated with how they were going about this, with how they were going about keeping this from you, rather. Let me take a look at euphoria, though. So Spirit, tell me about euphoria for Sagittarius person. Okay, so we have the Wheel of Fortune, we have the King of Pentacles, and we have the Eight of Swords here. So I definitely feel like there's an ending here, and your person feels like, you know, there's the change of luck here, that a cycle is closed. And I feel like your person is kind of celebrating, actually. I get the feeling as though like your person is ready to go out there and, you know, flaunt it. You know, again, I feel like they like to show up in kind of a flashy or grand way. I feel as though this is how they get out of their head. Like, I feel like this is how they chase their thrills, you know. I feel like they like to kind of flash what they have. It makes them feel good. But for some of you, I even get the feeling that this person is almost kind of on one side happy to be free of this situation. Like, I almost kind of feel like they kind of may have saw you like as an oppressor, kind of, or trying to keep them bound or, you know, from doing the things that they want to do. For others of you, I feel like this person is moving on from the situation and doing things to try to find their happiness, but that they're still stuck in their head about this connection. Ultimately, though, I feel as though with the better off that you or your person understands that you're better off without one another, or that you feel like you're better off, or that the other person is better off without you. Let's take a look and see what the blockages are here. So Spirit, tell me, what's the blockage within this connection for Sagittarius? What are the blockages within this connection for Sagittarius? Okay, we have beauty, charming, graceful, luxurious. We have avoiding, blocking, escaping, pushing away. We have memories, bittersweet, dwelling, reminiscing. Okay, so I'm getting the feeling with beauty here. For some of you, I feel like this is a matter of you just being, or your person being a very charming person. And part of these blockages are the fact that your person is charming. And so I feel like this is what's kept you in this loop for a while. I feel as though they know how to talk to you. They know how to speak to you. Your person may be very attractive. This could always be in reverse. So your person could be feeling this way about you. This is what's allowing you to keep putting yourself in the same situation that's causing you, or causing tension in general here. For some of you, it may be that your person is very attractive and that gives them or attracts a lot of attention for them. And this may be something that they really enjoy, and this ends up being an issue within the dynamic. With escaping, there's definitely that aspect of avoiding whatever the actual issues are or whatever the actual offenses are, or even with the secrets that we have coming up here with the moon that's being concealed, the truth is being avoided here. But I do get the sense that there is an actual ending that has taken place, since we do have memories and bittersweet, you know, the dwelling, the reminiscing, because the whole thing wasn't bad. We do have the Lovers here. So this did feel like a really deep divine connection. This did feel like your soulmate here. I feel as though you felt this at some point here. So there are moments where you're reminiscing about the past and the things that were good here. But at the same time, there's that bittersweet, that bitter because things weren't always like that. Let's take a look at beauty though. So Spirit, tell me more about beauty within this connection for Sagittarius. Tell me more about beauty. We have the Eight of Pentacles, we have the Four of Swords, and we have the Seven of Wands here. So I'm getting the feeling that someone was doing a lot of work and then someone was doing very little work. And I feel like this is what a lot of conflict was. This is where a lot of the conflict was coming from. I feel as though this also has to do with someone being very charming in terms of, I feel like this is you, Sagittarius, who was willing to put in a lot of work. You were doing a lot of work. You might have literally been working a lot within your career. This is also like about apprenticeship or training. So you may even be in school or doing something, you know, within a training field here. And I feel as though your person wasn't doing much at all here. But I also feel as though this is where a lot of the conflict came from. I feel like this is a situation that you had to defend a lot of the time, like for the people who were around you. I also feel like you may have had to kind of fight people off, or, well, not literally fight them off, but I feel like there was some sort of rivalry or competition here, whether that was between you and your person or whether that there was people who your person was attracting. Because yeah, I am getting the feeling that your person is a fairly attractive person, and it's that charm that they have, whatever it is that lures people in. This is what was causing an issue here. I get the feeling as though, you know, there were people who were constantly coming up who you did kind of have to fight off for this person. And your person was just chill. Like they weren't they weren't doing anything, they weren't saying anything about it. They weren't really putting forth that as much effort as you've been. And some of these things are things that are not being addressed here. Let's see the avoiding. So Spirit, tell me more about avoiding for Sagittarius in this connection here. Tell me about avoiding. Okay, we have the Nine of Wands, the Three of Swords, and the Ten of Cups here. So yeah, I definitely get the feeling that there's been a lot of challenges and obstacles that have popped up here, and that's what's being avoided. For some of you, this may be indeed a third-party situation with this Three of Swords here, but there's definitely a lot of grief. For some of you that it's not a third-party situation, there's still a lot of grief and stress and heartache that has been brought about with this connection here, and that's what's being avoided, like trying to cover it up and act like everything is fine, like with this Ten of Cups. And I feel like for a time, I feel like that's exactly what you were doing. You were covering this up because you wanted this happiness with this person. You saw yourself having this with this person. And so that's what was being avoided. For some of you, it's your person avoiding making a deeper commitment here. But overall, again, we have these memories. So I don't know if these blockages can be remedied, but I'll go ahead and see what comes up. So Spirit, how can Sagittarius remove these blockages? How can Sagittarius remove the blockages within this connection here? We have consequences, karma, destiny, cause and effect. We have receptive, open heart, softness, vulnerability. We have spiritual connection, deep love, soulmate, unity. So I get the feeling that consequences need to take place. That's what part of this is all about, is that you feel like your person's not getting any consequences for what has happened here. And that your person needs to be receptive to what it is that you're saying. But also that you need to be receptive if you want this to continue, or if you would like to resolve this. You may not, but if you did want to fix this, it does involve you opening up your heart and being open to an actual resolution. Because it kind of seems like you may not be, or your person may not be at this time. But again, we have the spiritual connection. So this deep love, soulmates. I feel like there really is a deep connection here, or at least that's how you're feeling. We already had the Lovers come up on your side here. So let's see. Tell me about consequences for Sagittarius's connection here for the removal of blockages. With these consequences here, we have the Two of Cups, we have the Seven of Cups, and we have the Two of Pentacles. So I definitely get the feeling as though there was some juggling going on here. Your person thought they could have their cake and eat it too. And this is what the issue was. I feel like they were juggling you and possibly someone else, or there was a juggling of priorities. There was some sort of juggling that was taking place here. And this is where you're feeling like the consequences need to come in at. I feel like there was a partnership and your person got distracted here. Yeah, I feel like this was kind of like a shiny thing syndrome kind of thing here. Let's look at receptive. Oh, okay. Well, that flipped out in reverse. So we have the Knight of Cups in reverse. We have the Eight of Wands. And we have the Death card. So could be dealing with a Scorpio as well, or a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Well, I mean you. So I feel like someone flipped and got really jealous, controlling, just a lot of negativity. Like there's a thin line between love and hate. And I feel like someone flipped here. And in regards to being receptive, there needs to be conversations about change. So that's what's happening. There needs to be conversations and openness for transformation and transition from where you guys are to where you're trying to be, if you're trying to restore this deep love, this spiritual connection here. So overall, let me take a look at the most likely outcome at this time. So Spirit, tell me, what is the most likely outcome for Sagittarius and their person at this time? Most likely outcome. Okay, most likely outcome at this time, we have the Nine of Cups, the Magician, and we have the Nine of Pentacles. So to be honest with you, Sagittarius, I'm seeing this as a lot of independence on your behalf here. I feel like this is a situation that you're letting go and you're more focused on your own self-improvement, your self-sufficiency. You're focused on your wish fulfillment here and finding happiness within yourself instead of a connection. You're restoring your confidence here. And I feel like you're manifesting your own personal abundance here. This is also your focus. But I feel like you're in a place where you're creating the life that you want with your emotional fulfillment and with your materialistic abundance fulfillment. You're doing these things for yourself. So I feel like this is a situation that you're willing to let go and just do you for a bit. So let's see your final message with a charm. Okay, we have the infinity symbol. So for me, that's a matter of just remembering that nothing bad lasts, always. But the one thing that you'll always have in your life is you. And so this is really about restoring yourself and building yourself, because you are all you will ever have. No matter who comes and goes into your life, it will always be about you. So this is building that good, solid relationship with yourself here. And this is something that will take forever. You'll always be pouring into yourself. And just a reminder that, bad times don't last always, and that there's always beautiful new beginnings happening all the time around you. So yeah, Sagittarius, that's what I have for you. Do give this video a thumbs up. Do subscribe and hit the bell notification if you got something out of it. And other than that, I greatly appreciate you being here, and I will catch you later. Bye.